Jeffreys Bay, known for one of the best waves in the world, is situated an hour's drive from Gqeberha. Not only does it attract the top elite surfers, but also many local and international tourists waiting to experience its beauty and adventure. Papiesfontein Beach Horse Trails is just one of the many exciting ventures awaiting the adrenaline junkie. It has been operating for nearly 30 years and includes a 13-kilometer guided horse ride trail which takes visitors on an unforgettable journey through the fynbos, into coastal dune thicket, onto the beach and through the sand dunes. Papiesfontein manager Cassandra Boshoff says they started the horse trails in 1996. They have 55 well-schooled and well-nurtured horses, and she says keeping the horses fit and healthy is of key importance.
So caring for the horses, making sure the horses are healthy, the trail is clean and neat. It's quite a spectacular trail that we have. It has a big diversity of vegetation types, so we go from fynbos into coastal dune thicket, onto the beach, through the sand dunes and back onto the farm. So you have a little bit of everything on the trail, but the most important will be the care for the horses, or the welfare, if I can say it like that. Making sure the horses are healthy and fit, because they are doing the work every day and they have to take the clients and keep them safe, and also the training going into the training. So my guides, they take care of the training and I help with the groundwork, but that's very big terms for people that don't understand all the mechanics behind it, but it is very satisfying at the end of the day when people are happy and clients come back happy and they enjoyed the experience.
Papiesfontein Beach Horse Trail offers rides for beginners as well as experienced horse riders looking for adventure. It accommodates about 12 people per group with a weight limit of 110 kilograms for the safety of the horses and the riders.
We have a weight limit of 110 kg because our trail is so adventurous and it goes up and down through sand dunes. It is nothing for a horse to carry 20% of their own body weight on a straight, but to do it every single day, maybe over the weight or up a sand dune or down a sand dune, it is quite a strain on their backs. And we also want the people to be comfortable on the ride. We don't want them to be uncomfortable on the ride or feel scared or unsafe. So it is for safety reasons and most of all our horses' health, because we need to use that horse tomorrow and the next week. If we hurt a horse's back, it's a very serious problem. So then we have to either replace that horse or let it rest for 2 to 3 months. So that is for us very important around the horse's health.
28-year-old social media content creator Ati Mgoto, who was not new to this experience, enjoyed being back in the saddle on her horse called Misty. This content creator says the level of adventure she experienced was more than what she could have imagined.
The experience was amazing. I've been horse riding before, but I think this was obviously on another level, just for the level of adventure that it was on. Going downhill was so scary. Going uphill was just as scary. But I feel like I've learned something, new that I haven't learned at other trail and horse riding experiences. I really loved it. I would 100% recommend it. Absolutely stunning. Forestry meets ocean meets sand dunes. It was really nice. I think at some point the sand dunes, it was quite hot in the middle of the forest, but and then soon after that you met by the beautiful ocean and that view. So it was all worth it at the end.
On the other hand, 28-year-old social media content creator Keith Dodgen, who has never been in the saddle before, found the ride awkward in the beginning, but once he got the hang of it, he enjoyed the journey and will definitely take up horse riding again.
I think I enjoyed the running with the horses the most. I feel like at first it was a bit awkward, but then I got it so quick and then I just enjoyed running with them on the beach. Yeah, that was so nice. I'd say come, I'd say enjoy your life. I say have fun. This is such an amazing adventure and it's on the beach with the horse. It was my first time on a horse and just so to have it on the beach was amazing.
Behind me is my horse Truti, who is enjoying a well-deserved break after taking me on a strenuous 13-kilometer horse ride through bushes and thicket along the coastline over sand dunes. It was a phenomenal experience, and it is something that everyone in the Eastern Cape should get to enjoy at least once in their life. Just a 45-minute drive away from J Bay is the seaside town of St. Francis Bay, known as the calamari capital of South Africa. For seafood lovers, St. Francis is a flavor-filled affair as visitors get to indulge in the freshest, most delicious calamari dishes prepared by top local chefs. The calamari industry has been growing since the 1980s, a business that has seen fishermen live in extreme conditions. These fishermen spend 3 months at a time working on small boats catching the chokka to bring back to the port of St. Francis.
Well, in all honesty, it's a business, it's an industry that is taken lightly. The conditions are extremely. I mean, you go with your weather, being out there for 3 weeks, coming back for 7 days, going out again for 3 weeks, 3 months non-stop, and then only taking a break. So you've got, it's small spaces that you actually sleep in. You can literally just lie on your back or on your side. You've got to share with 13 other people minimum. Just depending on the weather, our weather will look lovely, but out there the swells aren't perfect, so the weather ain't perfect, so the temperature ain't perfect, and then they're not catching. So, it's quite a catch and go, going out, leaving your family behind, friends behind. We've got chokka boats going out now over Christmas time that will unfortunately not be here. So it's a big knock on but at least the money is good. They have food, they have all the equipment.
Visitors were given a demonstration on how chokka is cleaned and prepared before the chefs put their dishes to the ultimate test, a taste test with the guests.
Didn't know that calamari has a spine, but it actually has a spine that is almost like a plastic feather. And also learned the different ways to prepare calamari and also the work that goes into fishing calamari in the region, and the fact that they export 90% of the calamari that they catch here. So I think that this evening we're very privileged in terms of actually getting to experience and eat that the calamari that they would usually export to the Mediterranean. So overall, it was actually quite a good experience.
There's just really been like so many eye-opening experiences, and it's just been a worthwhile trip to take, with the horse riding, with the stunning views, with the different places to stay in. It's honestly so nice. Like, it's really, really nice and so relaxing. And I think it's just worth it. If the money was right, I would probably like stay here like all the time, because it's just, I actually, fun fact, my birthday is in January and I was planning a trip to Durban. I've cancelled that and I'm going to explore the Eastern Cape. So that's how much this experience has showed me that I'm actually missing out on a lot by going out to different places instead of exploring what's here.
As the festive season commences, the adventure capital of South Africa, the Eastern Cape, is ready to thrill those looking for adrenaline highs with bungee jumping, horse riding, kayaking, and much, much more. Fall in love with the Eastern Cape this summer. For MPK TV News, I'm Taryn Wellman reporting from the Eastern Cape.